Whispers from the Past, Real-Life Mysteries. Part 1. The Last Call. Claire had always found comfort in routine. A quiet evening, a cup of chamomile tea, and her cat, Oliver, curled up beside her on the couch. That Thursday was no different until the phone rang. Not her mobile, her landline. She almost didn't answer. No one called her on it anymore, but curiosity got the better of her. She picked up. Hello? Nothing. Then static. She was about to hang up when she heard it. Faint, crackling, but unmistakable. Claire. Her heart skipped. She hadn't heard that voice in years. Mom? Yes, honey, the voice whispered. Please, don't go near the attic. The line went dead. Claire stared at the receiver. Her mother had died 3 years ago. She had been with her at the hospital. She had buried her. Her fingers trembled as she set the phone down. That night she didn't sleep. The next morning, unable to resist, she climbed up to the attic. Dusty boxes, old holiday decorations, and a broken rocking chair sat silently in the gloom. Nothing seemed out of place until she saw the photo album. On the last page, a photo she had never seen. Claire, as a toddler, standing in the attic beside a woman who wasn't her mother. The woman's face was scratched out, and behind them, in the shadowed corner, 2 pale eyes glowed. Claire moved out of the apartment that weekend. She never answered a landline again. Part 2. The Bleeding Portrait. In 1998, art teacher Martha Greaves bought a second-hand portrait at a flea market in upstate New York. It was a delicate oil painting of a little girl in a white dress holding a red balloon. Something about it felt sad, but beautiful. She hung it in her hallway. 3 nights later, at exactly 3:03 a.m., her dog started barking wildly. Martha got up and found crimson liquid dripping from the canvas. Blood. Terrified, she called the police. They tested the liquid, type O positive, human. No explanation. The next night it happened again. Martha tried to throw it away, but the garbage collectors claimed there was nothing in her bin. She tried burning it, but the canvas wouldn't catch fire, not even a singe. By the end of the week, her neighbors reported seeing a little girl standing at Martha's window, always at 3:03 a.m. Eventually, she locked the painting in the basement and moved away. 10 years later, a couple bought the house and found the painting still there. They kept it. The woman, a nurse, died mysteriously 3 months later. Exsanguinated. No signs of forced entry. The man moved out. No one knows where the painting is now. But if you ever see a portrait of a little girl with a red balloon in an antique shop, you might want to walk away. Part 3. The House on Fernhill Road. Everyone in town knew the house. 37 Fernhill Road. The ivy-covered Victorian no one dared enter. Some said it was cursed. Others claimed it was alive. It had been empty since 1973, when the Carter family vanished. All of them, father, mother, and 2 kids. They had hosted a dinner party the night before, and by morning, gone. Food on the table, water running in the bathroom, all doors locked from the inside. Police never found a clue. Years later, in 2005, a group of teens broke in on a dare. Only one came back. He was shaking, eyes wide, muttering, "It watches, it breathes." He never spoke again. The house became a local legend. People swore they saw lights flicker inside, though there was no electricity. Curtains moved, though no wind. One man claimed he heard someone whisper his name from inside his own head as he passed by. To this day, the doors remain locked, the windows fogged. But every Halloween at midnight, someone always knocks from inside the front door. And no one knows who or what is knocking. Part 4. The Man in the Mirror. Sam Patel was a practical man, engineer, father, skeptic, which made what happened in April 2017 all the more unnerving. He was brushing his teeth when he noticed something strange in the mirror. His reflection blinked before he did. He paused, watched, moved his left hand. The reflection moved the right. Fine. But then it smiled. He hadn't. Sam backed away, his heart pounding. The next night, it happened again. He tried recording it, but on video, the reflection was normal. Only in person did it misbehave. Over the next week, it got bolder. It copied him with a lag, then started doing things he wasn't doing. Once, it placed a hand on the glass while Sam stood still. He covered the mirror. It didn't help. He started seeing it in other reflections, storefronts, puddles, even his car's rearview mirror. It was always smiling. One night, Sam smashed every mirror in his house. He moved away shortly after. But sometimes, just sometimes, when he walks by windows at night, he still sees the smile. Part 5. Echoes from Room 313. Hotel Meridia was an old place, built in 1910, full of charm and the occasional creak. It had survived wars, storms, and gentrification, but no one stayed in Room 313. The cleaning staff refused to go in. Guests who tried were either accidentally reassigned or refunded. The door stayed locked. But in 2012, a travel blogger named Ava checked in. She had heard the rumors and requested 313 specifically. She wanted content. The receptionist hesitated, but Ava insisted. Her post the next morning was brief, just a photo of her laptop, and one sentence. "I didn't write this." The screen showed a page filled with the same line over and over. "Help me, I'm still here." No one saw Ava check out. When the staff entered, the room was spotless, but the typing never stopped. Every night since, if you walk past room 313 between 2 and 3 a.m., you'll hear the rhythmic tapping of a typewriter, even though no one is inside, and there's no typewriter in the room. Epilogue. Could it be real? Each of these stories has whispers of truth. A phone call logged at a disconnected line, a police report about blood on a painting, a missing family never found. A man's diary with entries about a smiling reflection, a hotel room permanently removed from booking systems. Are they real? The skeptics say no. Coincidence, mass hysteria, imagination. But the believers? They know that sometimes the veil between worlds is thinner than we think. And when night falls, who's to say what's real? You might hear a whisper. You might feel a presence. You might see a smile in the mirror that doesn't quite match your own. So the next time your phone rings with no caller ID, maybe let it go to voicemail, just in case.